Hello guys, Solitaire Gamer here, and today I will be reviewing The Testament of Sister's New Devil. My favorite anime genre is Harem slash Ecchi. I've watched all of the Harem Ecchi anime out there, and to me, The Testament of Sister's New Devil is the best Harem Ecchi anime of all time. I love it so much because it goes so far with its ecchi scenes, but not to the point of being a H-anime. I'm amazed the show could pull that off, as most Harem Ecchi shows don't have any scenes as nearly as ecchi as The Testament of Sister's New Devil. Not only that, but all the girls in the harem are hot. They weren't just cute or nice to look at, they were hot. This show also has the perfect harem protagonist in Basara, to me. Someone who can fight and defend himself, but isn't too OP to the point of making the show have no tension. A main character that isn't a pervert, but if a girl in his harem wants to get intimate with him, he won't run away. He is also the master of the main female character, Mio, which I'm really happy about. I absolutely hate it when a guy becomes a servant to a girl who is a tsundere and the girl bosses him around, like in The Familiar of Zero. That type of scenario gets me angry and is unwatchable for me. To me, Basara is the coolest main character in a harem ecchi anime by far. In The Testament of Sister's New Devil, Basara suddenly has two new stepsisters in Maria and Mio. It turns out, though, that Mio is the daughter of the Demon Lord, and Maria is a succubus. He initially kicks them out of the house, but upon hearing their family circumstances from his father, he vows to protect them as his new family. To make sure that he knows where Mio is at all times, he forms a master-servant pact with her. However, whenever she is defiant against him, her body gets hot, and Basara must do ecchi things with Mio in order to calm her down. The fact that she's a tsundere and gets angry at him often makes this a huge issue, as he must constantly do ecchi things to her, even at school. Doing ecchi things in a master-servant pact also makes them stronger in terms of fighting, so that is another reason why they must do ecchi things together. In this anime, the show focuses on four characters: Basara, Maria, Mio, and Yuki. Basara was amazing as a main character, as not only could he fight and didn't run away from being intimate with girls, but he wasn't a pure good main character that was annoying either. Too often, in harem ecchi anime, we have a main character that is too kind and will give mercy to enemies that will clearly come back for revenge. Basara isn't a ruthless killing machine, but when he knows a villain can't be redeemed and is too much of a threat, he doesn't give mercy to them. This is what I want out of a main character. Mio is a standard tsundere who is really hot with her beautiful long red hair and her big breasts. I found her personality to be really annoying at times though, but whenever she goes dear dear, she is so seductive and lets Basara do whatever he wants to her. Maria is a seductive succubus that loves to tease Basara and also helps him get intimate with Mio. I love her personality so much. It's like having a female friend as a wingman. She has a cute body and can even transform her body into a bigger version of herself with big breasts. Yuki is Basara's childhood friend and is also a hero as well. She has a very nice body and her personality is so likable. She doesn't want to lose to Mio and will let Basara do whatever he wants to her. She isn't shy about being intimate with Basara. She is like a kudir, and it was funny seeing her not even react at times in regards to ecchi things. She isn't shy or embarrassed by it. The fights and the story were decent in this anime, but the main appeal of this anime is the hot ecchi scenes. I have never seen a harem ecchi show go so far with ecchi scenes before. The girls were naked in many scenes without censors, which was pleasing to watch. I hate censors so much. Basara touched the girls' entire bodies in a lewd way, and not only that, but he even put his mouth onto their breasts. I have never seen that before in a harem ecchi anime. It's one thing to touch breasts, but to put your mouth onto the breasts? Whoa, I expected that out of a H anime, not a harem ecchi anime. Basara doesn't just do it once, but many times. Not only that, but he also kisses the girls. Now you expect kissing in a show that is really ecchi, but for some reason most harem ecchi shows do not show the main character kissing the girls. Maybe they see kissing as this one thing that only couples should do. They also made the ecchi scenes very creative by pouring chocolate syrup onto the girls' bodies or pouring water onto a girl while she is wearing a swimsuit. The final ecchi scene in the 12th episode was the greatest ecchi scene I've ever seen. Basara wanted to make Mio his, and he begins kissing her and touching her entire body while she was naked, and the way he was putting his mouth over her breast was so ironic. He was moving in an aggressive and quick way, and the animation during the ecchi scene was amazing. The music made me enjoy the scene even more with that seductive music. The way the girls were moving their bodies against his body whenever Basara showered was pretty erotic as well. What made the ecchi scenes even better was the fact that the girls were really into it and made seductive moans. I really liked the relationship he had with the girls in his harem. Mio and Yuki got so jealous when Basara got intimate with one of them and wanted to outdo the others in terms of doing something ecchi. It was a nice love rivalry. There were many funny scenes with Mio catching Yuki being intimate with Basara, and the look on her face was priceless. Maria was an amazing character, as she was the one who essentially started up these scenarios where Basara had to get intimate with the girls. In terms of the actual fights and story, the main villain was just a generic villain who wanted to take Mio's power and take over the world, not anything special. The fights were decent to look at, with Basara actually defending himself and having a cool move that allows him to erase all magic. The fights were well choreographed, and the animation during the fight scenes was good. The fights were basically demons use magic spells, and heroes use swords and energy blasts. Some heroes could even control wind. Not the greatest fight scenes, and nothing we haven't seen before, but the fights were actually entertaining. It did make me want to drop the anime. Those fight scenes in Omamori, Himari, and Campion were just terrible at times. The fight scenes in this anime were much better than fight scenes in other Harem Ecchi anime. The opening for the show was the greatest opening I have ever heard for a Harem Ecchi show, and I only played behind Sakura Trick and Tokyo Ghoul Season 1 opening in terms of best anime openings ever. It had catchy music that to this day doesn't get tiring to listen to, and amazing visuals with the girls outright naked, which made the opening really nice to see. The ending to each episode was decent. Music wasn't too catchy, but very nice visuals. The music during the episodes wasn't anything memorable. I only really liked the music when the opening theme song was playing during a scene. The animation style for this anime was great. It made the girls look really hot. The animation for this anime was good. I didn't notice any animation errors. I would recommend this anime to anyone that likes Harem Ecchi shows. It is simply amazing in how far it is willing to go with the ecchi scenes, and has a very likable main character. Some people are going to complain about the lack of story to this anime, and to that I would say, why are you watching a Harem Ecchi show for the fights and story? A show like this should be judged based on the ecchi scenes and how likable the female characters are, as well as the romance that is developing within the show. To judge a Harem Ecchi show for the story is like saying a shonen fighting anime is bad because the romance was horrible. Each genre in anime should be judged differently. I give this anime a 9 out of 10. It's everything I could have asked for out of a Harem Ecchi anime. So that's all I wanted to talk about for today. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.